Alright, welcome back to Culture Capital. My name is Kenny. Back in the Miami apartment. I'll be shooting most of my videos here. And yeah, it's Saturday night right now, January 4th. And we are here putting in this work, going over some stock charts because we're trying to get this money next week. And that's really all it's about. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and go into my trading view. So this is trading view right here. This is what I use for all my charts. Best chart app in my opinion. Support and resistance lines, all the indicators they have, all the tools you can use. I love it. I make money with it. So yep. So we're gonna start off here. I'm on the SPY chart. The SPY is the top 500 companies in America. This is basically how the market moves. So we like to look at this first just to see what's going on as far as the overall market, because you don't want to be getting into certain calls or puts if you know the market's going down or if the market's going up generally. So let's see what's going on. So here on the weekly, I see we have a hammerhead here, which is good after about 4 candles dipping down. We have a good hammerhead bouncing off of this 20 moving average here. So that's a good bullish indicator. I like that. We're gonna go into the daily now. Let's zoom in here. This looks good. So we have this support here at 581. You see on Friday, December 20th, we bounced down here and then rejected strong up. So that means that it's a lot of buying power here. We ran up into the 20 moving average again on the daily and then bounced down, only to bounce back up after hitting this 581 again basically. So I actually like SPY next week to hit this 598 level. I'll probably be taking calls on that. So yeah, I like that right here. This is also a double bottom forming as well, so that's a good bullish indicator reading these candles. So yeah, you see we had a strong down day here, so it's only right we come back up. What goes down must come up, what comes up must come down. Alright, switching down now. I'm going to go down my list. I don't really like too much about that. This is Apple here. We actually were in an Apple trade last week. We were good. We were up about 30%. We got in on this day. It ran up strong, ran up again, and then rejected down some. We should have taken profit here, but I've been getting such big wins all last year. 100%, 150%, 200%. I saw that 35%. I said, we could get a little bit more. Should have took profit, got greedy, turned into a loser, and then we got stopped out on this day here. And continued to go down the next day and the day after that. So nothing here too much on Apple. This is AppV. This looks decent, but we're very close to this resistance, so I'm gonna leave this alone. Adobe here, they've been getting hit. AMD. And I usually look on the daily here when I go down my list of stocks just to see what's a good setup for me. I like this here. This is like, I haven't heard too many people talking about this stock. This is Applovin Corporation. They've been doing pretty good this year, pretty great last year. We're in 2025 now, but you can see what type of year they had. They've been killing since about January 2023. They've been killing for the last 2 years. They look like they are still looking to kill here. They have a high of 417. They're at 350 right now. So we just saw the SPY looks good as far as a bullish direction. So we think the market probably go up next week. So then you can play the SPY, options, shares, whatever, or you can look at other stocks that's been very strong that will also probably move in a strong upward direction if the market is. right? Probably even higher. So here, if I go on the daily on Applovin, see we've been running up, came back down when the market turned around, and now we're here bouncing off of this 310 level. This kind of looks like a head and shoulders and upward down head and shoulders forming, which is a very strong bullish indicator. I'm gonna go into the hourly here, and yeah, we see we're basically consolidating. So I would say if we can get past this, firstly, this 353 level, we can probably get back up to this 360, 370 for sure. I like Applovin here. This looks good. This is like inwards head and shoulders, almost triple bottom. Both of those are strong indicators here on the daily as well. We have a hammer right here. This looks good. This looks good. I'll mark that. ASML, strong semiconductor company here. I'm just going through my list here to see if we got some good plays. I like Baba here. This looks good. This is a good formation here. It looks like a cup with the handles forming. If it breaks past this, it's really gonna fly. If it breaks past 87, 88, it's really gonna fly. I don't really play too many Chinese stocks just because it's a lot going on over there. But you know, even if the company is doing good, they just have a lot going on over there. So this looks good though on the chart. Let's see on the weekly here. We have another hammer here. Yeah, this looks really good. I like 87 at least next week. 87.50 at least for Baba. If it really goes crazy, it could get to 90s, early 90s, 90, 91. I like Baba here. Might play around. Baba and Applovin here. Cat, this looks good. Bouncing up to 200 here. We gotta see what it does. We gotta see if it's really bouncing. It would have to get past 371 for me. This looks good though. I'm not gonna get in too early though. Bravo. Yeah, this looks like it's about to come down. But, just going through these stocks here. Carvana's coming down. It's falling out the sky. I could see Carvana coming back down to this 200. Yeah. I see Carvana come back down to 159. This might be puts. This might be puts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming down to 158, 159. At least 166. Carvana's puts. Come on, that's yeah. Yeah, this is free money I'm giving out right now. This is free game. CVS looks alright right here. I like this bottom is forming. This is a floor. They've been getting hit. They've been getting hit. God damn. CVS been getting hit, but they made this floor here. I like CVS too, to the upside. Sounds crazy, but yeah, there's a few other plays I like better than this though, just because CVS is not that great of a company. invest in right now. But looks like they're gonna bounce back here though. I'm not gonna lie to you. To do some more research on that because they've been getting hit. I don't even know. Maintains their quarterly dividend. That's a good sign. Whenever a company maintains their dividend, shareholders know they still got money. Number one, they got money to pay the dividend, and number two, they got good, thoughts about the future. Because if you think your next year is going to be negative, then you're probably going to cut your dividend this year, right? So, yeah, this looks good. Not mad at CVS here, but yeah, more research to do on that one. CVX. This was one of my possibles for last week, along with Apple, and they did what I thought they would do, bouncing off of this 141 after getting hit. Similar to CVS, but better company. So Disney here. Yeah, the market's going up next week. General Dynamics. I'm showing y'all my bag right now. This is not even, they're not gonna show y'all their bag like this. Google. People were slacking on Google. They came back swinging. Goldman Sachs is floating around this level, man. We came up big on this day. We were in Goldman Sachs calls. That was a good day there. Did about 30 on them. 30 bands. Depot. Yeah, I like Robinhood as well. Long term and right now. They look pretty good. I like them to definitely get back to these highs here, 85. For sure, 85.50. 85. Let's look at them on the daily here. This is a cup with the handle. And it's breaking, already broke. This looks strong. I like it back to these highs at least. I'm not gonna be taking too many long-term option trades to at least start the year because we have to see exactly what the market's gonna be doing. But there's definitely gonna be a lot of opportunity to catch these bounces, to catch these dips until until the market decides what it wants to do. We don't decide. When the market breaks out of this little consolidation that it's doing and really decides if it wants to go back to the upside or turn around and start this bear market, we're just gonna take shorter term trades instead of like the longer swings that I usually do. Just to let you know. And that does mean the trade's gonna be riskier, so our stop is gonna be tighter, but those gains are gonna be higher if it goes in our direction. Intel, I want no parts. I want no smoke with Intel, man. Intuit's a great company. They're in a consolidation right now too, but this is a great company right here. Give me our game right now, man. Game. This is a hammer right here on the daily too, but we're under the 200, so we're not gonna do all of that right now. Coca-Cola's been getting hit. Coca-Cola might be coming down to 60. It's not enough for me though. Good. company right here. Lowe's always moves similar with Home Depot. They do like the same thing. They sell the same stuff. Stores that sell like hardware and like home building stuff. You see how they always have like similar movements here, Home Depot versus Lowe's. But Lowe's is bouncing up to 200 here, so that's good. I like Lowe's over 250, 251. I like Lowe's. Probably get to 256 quickly after that. Yeah. LVMUY, man. Great company. Out here, Microsoft, long-term shareholder, always. Master, we got a lot of money off Master too, a few weeks ago. Master actually, yeah, 356, 358 probably. We'll see the 360s. We'll see that next week for Master for sure. Now is a great company as well. Nvidia, we got shares here. Nvidia broke out last week again. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. Nvidia broke out. It bounced and they showed some strength. So let's see what they decide to do here. Things could get interesting with Nvidia. PG. See, we love this. Whenever we already had a support line or resistance line set, and then I probably had this set a long time ago because I haven't traded Proctor Gamble a long time. So we had, oh yeah, this is what I had it set from. So I already had this resistance level set here at 165 for Proctor Gamble back in January 2022. Right, January 2022 and April 2022, it bumped its head on 165 and never got past it. Zoom forward now, May 2024, we break past 165, and now all of a sudden 165 turns into support. So it went from resistance, where it couldn't get past it, over here, to now it's support, where it's hard for it to get or hold below it. So as you can see here, these candles are wicking up, and it's always holding above this 165 level. And it did it again last week. This is the weekly chart I'm looking at right now. Did it again last week. Bounced below it for a little bit, below to 164.25, but then closed at 165.13 above the 165 level, keeping it at support. Did the same thing here, went all the way down to 159 and then closed at 167.75. So this was a great trade to get into right here. I would have definitely got into this one. This one right now, we're not ready because this is not a bullish candle for me. So I need like at least 2 to 3 confluences, 2 to 3 things that tell me to get into a trade. So this is one thing that is coming down to this level that was once resistance and now support, but I also need something else. So like, yeah, that candle's not gonna do it for me. Let's see what the daily looks like. Yeah, the daily, this is like not the hammer I need. I need a hammer that closes above what it opened to show me that the buyers are winning, and it would have been green if that was the case. This one's red. So we closed below what the open is, so that means the seller still won. So we'll see what it wants to do here. Maybe if we get a bullish candle in the next 2 or 3 days, right, maybe it looks to turn around. But right now, we're not gonna get into this right now. Palantir, they've been killing, and I like this. I like this right here. Just riding the trend. This is just a trend right here. They've been killing all year. They got volume going on, and they're just bouncing off of this trend right here. We could just quickly draw it. Boom. I'm doing this live action too. I didn't even look at them yet. This is nice. We have a just a green bar here. This just means buy. It just means buyers started and continued all day, and sellers had nothing to do for them. So, along with this trend, I like Palantir here, probably to hit highs next week. The market looks like it's gearing up to run next week, but let's see. PayPal. Man, PayPal is like an old winner turned into a loser. Looks like it wants to come back, but look at this. Damn. It's crazy. Highs is 310. Now down to $87, man. It's nuts. Q's, yeah. Market looks like it really wants to run next week. At least in the beginning of the week. I would say calls on a lot of different stocks and indexes. Like the Q's looks good for calls. SPY looks good for calls. A few others that I called out in this video look good for calls. Wow, look at Rivian. Wow. Why? Ooh, good fourth quarter sales. Good fourth quarter sales. I did see that on Friday, actually, now I remember. Yeah, Rivian looks good here. I don't know. I'm not doing it, but yeah, they're looking strong. Roku, I got a lot of stuff going on here on this chart. I need to clean this up. But these, this trend line has been kind of getting respected a little bit, but yeah. Roku looks alright here, but nah, I'm not doing that. That was actually flagging down. That's it, big. Some CI fighting back. Square's fighting back. I've been looking to get into this Thermo Fisher play. Still looking. Tesla's definitely fighting here. Tesla took off Friday. Can't ignore that. Close that gap. Yeah. My boy asked me if it was a good time to get on the Tesla calls. Yeah, I think Friday too. It definitely was. Definitely was. This one looks good here. TXN. I like TXN here crossing this 20, but I don't like it crossing down past the 200, so I'll leave it alone. Uber looks like it's ready here. Uber looks like it's ready. Uber looks like it's ready here. Uber looks good. Let's see what it does. Okay. I mean, you guys get the gist. We gave you a few good things here. One more that I actually been looking at a lot. Lunar here. This one might start taking off. Keep an eye out. We got highs of 136. We got resistance levels here at 37.50, 38. Yep. All right, y'all. So we ran through the plays. You guys should get the gist of it, of what I like going into the week. I'm gonna be going back over this list, and I'll put out a few different plays that I like. I'm gonna call out the option that I like for them, because sometimes I might look at a stock, looks great, but then I'll go to the option chain and there's no volume, there's no open interest. So I only get into option contracts that have open interest, that have volume, and I'm gonna do another video on like actually me picking the options that I pick, and just to make sure like that's fully understood. And yeah, a lot more content coming. I'm about to probably do some more videos after this regarding software development. So if you are interested in that, maybe you're trying to change your career path, or maybe you are in school, or maybe you have kids that are interested in software development. It's going to be low code, and I'm going to be walking you all the way through it. I've been doing this as a career now for 10 years, multiple six-figure contracts, and we're keeping it going. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, and let's get this money next week. I'm going to have more posts exactly explaining which plays I get into on the Patreon. So make sure you join the Patreon membership. Code to capital. Code to capital. Let's get this money, y'all. Let's go.